Hello, Geminis. Good evening, everyone. This is Kellyanne from Divine Messages and the High Priestess Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. This is going to be a collective reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Gemini. I'll be taking a look at your recent past, as well as your present and near future energies for you. And I'll also be looking at any obstacles or challenges that you're currently working through. I'll be asking Spirit for advice or messages also to help you along on your soul's journey. I've already pre-shuffled with your energy, Gemini, so that we can get started. Remember that if this reading does not resonate with you for some reason, please take a look at your moon, which is your emotions, and you can also take a look at your Venus or your rising signs because there may be some helpful information there for you. Okay? Tonight I will be using the Everyday Witch Tarot for your reading, and I'll be clarifying using the Tarot of Mystical Moments. So let's get started. But typically I do the readings this way, but I feel that the lighting is good to possibly do it this way. So let's go this way today. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my ancestors and loved ones that have crossed. Thank you for this gift of divination, and thank you for your blessings and for your protection. As I attempt to clarify and interpret these messages and advice that you are channeling through me tonight, Spirit, I ask that you please be as clear as possible so that I may interpret your messages correctly and provide accurate guidance to my seekers. Okay, so again, this is a general reading for the collective, for those of you with your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Gemini. Okay, so we're going to start by taking a few cards for your recent past, and then we'll take a look at any current challenges that you might currently be facing, followed by your near future energy, and then I'll be pulling some cards from Spirit for advice for you, okay? Okay, can I have some recent past energy, please? For Gemini. Recent past energy for Gemini, please. Let me know when you're ready. Okay. So in your recent past, we have the Four of Pentacles, we have the High Priestess in reverse also, and we have the Emperor in reverse. So we have 3 cards here in reverse. I know the glare is a little bit much over here, so I'm going to move it over for now. Okay, so what I'm strongly getting, Geminis, is that you may be currently dealing, or you may have been dealing with an Aries. Doesn't have to be, but that is the astrological sign associated with the Emperor card. And you also have the High Priestess in reverse, which is major for Pisces. Okay? Now, these 3 cards are in reverse. And typically as a reader, when you're pulling cards, and a lot of the cards come out in reverse, it's kind of indicative of things being a little wonky, things being out of sorts. So in the recent past, I'm strongly getting that you made the decision to let go of something that you were holding dear, something that you felt was important to you, or something that you felt like you couldn't let go of. In the recent past, this could have been a savings or an object or even a mindset or a person, but you decided that it was time to let go, okay? Because you realized that holding on to that thing that you thought was making you happy was no longer serving you. Now, with the High Priestess in reverse, I'm strongly feeling that the reason you decided to let go of this idea or this object or this person or this relationship even was that you were feeling like you just could not make that kind of soul tie connection. You could not make that kind of connection where you felt like it was a divine pair, or you possibly felt like you were not able to tap into your tuition, or you just weren't getting like a feeling, like a gut feeling that this was for you. So with this card in reverse, the High Priestess, oftentimes we kind of feel like you're just not being able to kind of connect with your intuition. You're not being able to kind of, use your heart to guide you in this situation. So for whatever reason, you realize that this situation was not serving you. It just wasn't jiving with you. So you decided to let it go. And this may have been an Aries, like I said, doesn't have to be, but it could have been because this mature masculine energy. This is the divine masculine of the entire tarot deck, right? The Emperor. When this card is in reverse, this person can be very, very controlling, very domineering, very difficult to deal with, really, because this is a very strong personality. Because what is the Emperor? He's a ruler, right? So when this card is in reverse, all of the characteristics are exacerbated here with this card. So this could be somebody that really was very unyielding, somebody who always had to have like everything his way or her way, take it how it resonates. Somebody who's very controlling, my way, the highway, kind of energy here. So it's possible that you just felt like nothing was gelling here. It wasn't meeting your needs anymore. Or if this was a situation, with money, maybe you had to part with money in this situation here in your recent past, or part with some kind of object that you once felt was very, very important. And then you came to realize that it was no longer, serving you, and it wasn't as important as you thought it was, and it wasn't making you happy. Okay, so that's what I'm strongly getting for your recent past. I'm going to push it over here. All right, so let's take a look now at your current challenge. What is the current challenge for my Gemini viewers, please? What is the current challenge for my Geminis? What is the current challenge for my Gemini viewers here? What is the current challenge for my Gemini viewers? Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move the recent past over here, just because, the glare's over here. And then I'll put the challenge card over here. What is the current challenge? Gemini, please. Thank you. All right, so the card I'm pulling for your current challenge is the Six of Pentacles. So I'm strongly getting that possibly currently you may be feeling like very generous or very giving, or possibly you feel like possibly you're feeling charitable. And because of that, I'm strongly getting that maybe you're feeling like you're being taken advantage of here. Okay? Because the Six of Pentacles really has to do with equal give and take. It has to do with, kind of like a 50-50 arrangement, where there's equality, there's balance, right? It has to do with reciprocity. And possibly the reason that this is coming up as your current challenge, Gemini, is you may be feeling like you're giving a whole lot, and maybe you're just not, getting back in the sense that you feel like your charitable efforts are appreciated, or possibly you feel like maybe, what you're doing for others is not kind of, coming back to you. Okay, so we're going to take a look at this more in a moment, and see why this is actually coming out as your challenge right now. Okay, so let me just pull cards for your current energy. We'll lay them out, and then we'll clarify this section first, and then we'll move into your near future energy. Okay. All right. So let me just get one more. Let's see if we can get one more for this Six of Pentacles. Can I have one more for Gemini? Okay, thank you. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles, right? What was I just saying? The King of Pentacles is a mature masculine energy. And typically when the King of Pentacles comes up, we think of earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Doesn't have to be, but it's that earth energy. The King of Pentacles, for me as a reader, right away when it comes out, I always think of somebody that really has, what we say arrived, right, in terms of their finances. So it's somebody that's fairly comfortable with their finances. They have enough to take care of others. This might be like an entrepreneur, like a business owner, self-employed possibly, or really just somebody that has invested wisely, has, put away money for a rainy day, has planned ahead, has moved money around. And because of that, he's comfortable. He's financially comfortable, or she. And, in the background, you can see like the home here. I don't know if you can see the card. Let me pull it up. You can see like the home here and the pets. And, in this deck, this king is kind of depicted, enjoying the fruits of his labor. He's got like a cake here and a nice glass of wine overlooking his beautiful home on the water. So, this is someone, like I said, who has arrived, very successful financially. So as I was just saying with the Six of Pentacles, it's possible that this is coming up as your current challenge because you may be feeling that although you've been very charitable and you've been very giving and you've, financially supported the people who need you most and you've been, helping others and making sure that everybody is set for the future, you may be feeling like maybe people are taking advantage of you or possibly, not really appreciating what you've done. That's what I'm strongly feeling. So we're going to take a look now at your current energy and see what's going on. Okay? Because remember, in your recent past, I was saying that you recently had let go of something that you held dear, which could have possibly had been your finances. Like maybe you had to pay someone, or maybe you had to let go of, like a savings account or use the money for something, possibly because maybe you weren't getting along with this Emperor energy. And, it just kind of left you in a place where you maybe have felt a little bit depleted or possibly, like I said, taken advantage of. Okay, so let's go into your other deck here, and we're going to clarify the Six of Pentacles. I just want to see what's going on. Why is this the current challenge for Gemini with the Six of Pentacles? And then we'll go into the current energy. Why is this here? Why is the Six of Pentacles here with the King of Pentacles, please? Why is this posing as a challenge? Wow. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. We have the Justice card in reverse. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. All right, so the Justice is major for Libra, and then we have this Nine of Cups in reverse, which is associated with Pisces, and then air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius with the swords here. So what I'm strongly seeing here is that right now you feel like there were some wrongs that have not been set right. Okay? It's possible that you maybe, with this Justice card in reverse, for some of you, there's a legal matter at hand, maybe a separation, a divorce, I don't know. Something where it's been leaving you feeling like your emotional needs are not being met. You're not feeling emotionally fulfilled. You're feeling like you're not maybe emotionally supported. And the nines have to do with yourself, your sense of self, right? You're just feeling very emotionally dysregulated, right? When this card's in the upright, it really speaks to like our hopes and dreams. And it's like a wish fulfillment card. But because it's in reverse and it's, with this Justice card in reverse and this Ten of Swords here, and what I was saying before that these two cards came up as your current challenge, I'm strongly getting that there's some kind of possible legal issue here that may have to do with money, Gemini. Okay, so with this Ten of Swords, you're still going through this. Like it's not completely over because you're still healing from this kind of psychological impact here that you've had, emotional and psychological pain from whatever happened, in your recent past and with this current challenge that's currently going on. Okay. Now, tens do have to do with closure and something, a cycle closing out. But because it's in reverse, it's like you're really trying to like put this behind you, and get over it so that you can move on. But I am strongly seeing this Justice card, which basically means in the reverse that there's some kind of injustice here. The wrongs have not been set right. Because of that, you're feeling emotionally dysregulated or emotionally unfulfilled. It's like you're having to kind of look within to, for your own support, and you feel like you can't count on others right now. So let's pull some more cards for this and see what's going on. Can I have more clarification for this Justice card in reverse for Gemini, please? More clarification for Justice in reverse. Can I have clarification for this justice in reverse? For the current energy for Gemini, please. Something's definitely going on here. Like I said, if it's a separation or a divorce or that's pending, that may only be for a select few of you, but either way, you're feeling like either taken advantage of, which I was mentioning with these cards up here, or possibly you feel like something is not balanced or not just for you. Why is the Justice card here, Spirit? In reverse for Gemini. Let me know when you're ready. Okay. All right. So with this Two of Cups, it's definitely a situation that's involving a relationship. Okay. Let's get one more for that. Why is the Nine of Cups here? My goodness, I am Butterfingers. Let's try that again. I was just about to say, why is there so much sadness? And then those cards flew out. Thank you. All right, I'm going to take this as coming out in reverse, even though it's kind of tilted. It's possible, this is your card, Gemini. This is the Magician. It's possible that you're having a very hard time bringing something to fruition here. Maybe you're trying to fix the situation here with this Two of Cups. That's the feeling I'm strongly getting. And it's not working out, right? Because it's showing me that you're having a hard time manifesting what it is that you want. Now, remember the Nine of Cups in the upright is like that wish fulfillment card, and that's also in reverse. The Magician's in reverse. All of these came out in reverse. So there's definitely an energy here, guys, of like disharmonious energy or just things being kind of, excuse me, out of whack here. You're definitely trying to make something happen. Maybe it's even that you're trying to finalize paperwork here, right? Maybe you're trying to take care of a legal matter here. Because, having these two cards come up as your current challenge, like I said, there's definitely a sense where somebody was financially very secure and possibly, but you were very giving, but then it turned into a situation where somebody was taking advantage of that kindness and that generosity in terms of finances. And if that's the case, I can certainly understand why there would be this injustice card, the justice in the reverse here. Let's get one more. Let's get one more. Tell me one more about this Magician in reverse. Tell me about this Magician in reverse. The cards are like behaving very strangely today. Yeah, you have the Four of Wands coming out in reverse. So there's definitely a situation, Gemini, where there's a definite imbalance in the home, in the family situation here. I'm seeing that possibly that sense of union between the two of you is off. Possibly, with wands that can have to do with like communication. So possibly maybe there's like the silent treatment going on, or possibly you guys are not communicating well or at all at this point. There's definitely a sense of disharmony in the home here. That's what I'm strongly getting. Just want to check on this Two of Cups here. Actually, wait, I want to check on this King of Pentacles. Can I pull one more card for this King of Pentacles, please? Tell me more about this King of Pentacles, Spirit, please. Why is this here with the Six of Pentacles? You know what? I just got like another download that this may not even be like a romantic situation. This could be like a family situation. And possibly this person up here may be like the patriarch of the family that is taking care of the children. And maybe right now there's a lot of maybe disharmony going on, maybe between siblings here about a certain situation. And possibly, you're trying to rectify this situation, Gemini. Maybe there's fighting over money or something like that. Very interesting. Ace of Wands. There's definitely some kind of missed, like an opportunity. There was definitely some kind of opportunity here involving pursuing something new or starting a new project or traveling or something like that involving this King of Pentacles, this mature male or mature masculine, I should say, energy. I want to see something. Can you clarify this Two of Cups, please? Tell me about this Two of Cups, Spirit. Tell me more about this Two of Cups. Why are you showing me this? Thank you. Oh, so, and I was just thinking this, and that's funny. Okay. Um, okay, so I'm coming up with the Death card here, which could be the Death and Rebirth card. It's major for Scorpio. And again, I apologize for the glare. How's that? A little better. I'm wondering if this Death card is actually now representing the physical passing of someone, Gemini, because most of the time when this card comes out in a reading, it really has to do with change and transformation. But every now and then I will get the sense that possibly someone has passed, especially when it has to do with a money situation and there's fighting and there's a sense of injustice and somebody feeling emotionally upset and disharmony in the home. And like I said, this could be, siblings possibly fighting about something. And the reason I'm saying that is because you have this Two of Wands card here in reverse, right? The Two of Wands really speaks to being at a crossroads and trying to decide which way to go with this. Are you going to, stay in what's familiar? Are you going to remain in this situation that, the same old, scenario? Or are you going to kind of, go off on a new adventure? Now, you do have this Ace of Wands here, which indicates that, right? So it's like, are you going to take a new path? Are you going to, start something new here with this Ace of Wands, right? But like I said, there's definitely some kind of disharmony either between a couple here or between, siblings. And like I said, I believe it definitely has something to do with this King of Pentacles, who may even be the same person as this Emperor that has been very difficult in the recent past. All right. All right. Let's move into your current energy. I'm sorry, your near future energy, so we can see what's going on here. Okay. So, Spirit, can I have near future energy, please? Near future energy. Don't mind my dogs. Near future energy, please, for Gemini. Near future energy. Okay, we have a few that want to come out. All right, we have the Hangman in reverse again, major for Pisces. We have the Three of Cups, also water energy. Let's get some more. Near future energy for Gemini. Near future Gemini. Near future Gemini, please. Near future placement. Thank you. We have the Two of Pentacles, more decisions, more choices. That's also in reverse. Can I have one more, please, for Gemini? Thank you. Okay, I'm not sure how that wanted to come out. I'm going to put it just the way it kind of fell. All right, and you also have the Hierophant, which is major for Taurus. Let me move all of this down. Maybe that will help. Let me see. Is that better? slightly, maybe. I don't know. Maybe if I put my hands here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get a shade. So what I'm strongly seeing here, Gemini, is you may be managing a lot right now. It seems to be that there's a lot on your plate and you're trying to find balance. It's like you're going back and forth and back and forth. You may be juggling a lot right now. So moving on to your near future energy, what I'm strongly seeing is that you've maybe grown impatient here with the situation and you feel like you're apologies, I have this terrible tickle in my throat. It's allergy season. Um, you may have grown impatient, Gemini, with something. And because of the fact that maybe you've been hanging around a long time and you've been trying to be very patient, now you're kind of feeling like, you know what? I'm tired of waiting around. I just want to know what's going on, right? You might be having a very hard time seeing things in a different light or seeing eye to eye on a matter or possibly having difficulty seeing things from another person's perspective. Okay. Now, I am strongly seeing here that you may be trying to have a reconciliation or a reunion with either a person or a group of people here. Now, remember, I was saying that I was kind of getting the feeling in the current energy here and with the current challenge and even the recent past energy that this may be some kind of family situation where there's kind of like this disharmonious energy. And that may have to do with either the passing of somebody, possibly a patriarch of a family here, or just overall disharmony in the home involving money. Okay? Because there's definitely some kind of change going on here, some kind of transformation going on in this family dynamic. That's what I'm strongly feeling. Okay. And somebody is not able to make it turn out the way that they want with this magician in reverse. And that's your card, Gemini. Okay. Now, in the near future, possibly because of this disharmonious energy going on that I was picking up, it's possible that you're going to try, excuse me, to reestablish that harmony and have a reunion, have a reconciliation. Because, like I said, it looks to me like you've been juggling a lot. Like you're trying to find balance here. And I'm strongly getting, even with this injustice card here in reverse, that there's disharmony. There's a lack of balance currently going on with this group of people. Okay. So the Two of Pentacles is kind of like trying to make a decision, like you're going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And it's like you're trying to figure out how to make two things work. All right. Possibly you're feeling a little overwhelmed or overburdened, and it's like causing you some anxiety here because you're having a very difficult time making a decision about this. Now, the fact that you may be having a hard time seeing things differently or seeing things from someone else's perspective may be preventing you from having, this reunion or this reconciliation with this Three of Cups. I am seeing the Hierophant card here, which is major for Taurus. It's in reverse, right? So currently, there may be a situation with a commitment here, all right? There may be some issue in like a marriage or possibly if two people are in a committed relationship, there may be some kind of issue here with commitment. So it could be, like I said, that this Two of Cups is a couple here and not necessarily siblings but I'm definitely picking up that there's some kind of energy that's a little wonky here. Okay. So I'm going to clarify this and see what's going on. Now with this Hierophant card, this can also speak to like a non-traditional arrangement between two people. This could also, have to do with kind of like not being able to take a relationship to the next level. It's kind of like not being able to level up or progress in the relationship. So let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. Why is the Two of Pentacles in reverse here, Spirit? What are you trying to tell me? What are you trying to tell me here? Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Gemini? You know, and it's funny because even though Cups is not affiliated with you, Gemini, it's water. This artist rendering of the Two of Cups is like the twins here, right? Which is really Gemini energy. They refer to it as the twins, and it almost looks like these are identical twins. Maybe it is twins with this situation. Anybody have twins out there? That would be just for a select few of you. Anyone have twins out there that have disharmony in their home and they're fighting? And is there a patriarch that maybe has passed? I don't know. Write it in the comments. You never know. But when I was looking at that card, I was kind of like, wow, that's Gemini energy. That was too many, Spirit. Let's try to get some clarification for this Two of Pentacles, please. I feel like the cards are like, I don't know, they're plopping out all over, they're sliding around. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Thank you. All right, so I'm getting the Page of Cups in reverse and the Five of Cups in reverse. All right. So remember I was just saying that possibly you're trying to juggle two things here. You're trying to make a decision and it's very difficult. You're trying to find balance with some kind of situation here. I'm picking up two things that you're dealing with. The first thing that I'm picking up, Gemini, is that there is definitely some sense of sadness or regret or loss here. And again, with this Death card, it is possible that I was picking up the passing of someone, maybe someone's father, unfortunately, or a husband, somebody that represents that mature masculine energy, somebody who took care of the finances. Or it could have been, you know, a separation or a divorce. That's possible too. With this Five of Cups, when it's in the upright, it represents that sense of regret, remorse, loss, deep sadness, right? Sorrow. Because it's in reverse, it's like you're trying to put that behind you in the near future. You're trying to put the grief in the past and, you know, move forward. You're trying to leave it in the past so that you can move forward. You're tired of being sad. You're tired of grieving, all right? The other energy that I'm picking up is this Page of Cups in the reverse. Now, for me as a reader, when this card comes out, I always get the sense that this is somebody who's very emotionally immature. All right? This is somebody that may have brought an apology, maybe has expressed, you know, their emotions to you, or like I said, apologized to you, or maybe tried to bring a solution to the table in terms of fixing a relationship. This could even be a younger person, maybe a child too, that may have been affected by the situation. Because I am getting that level of emotional immaturity here. So it's possible with this Two of Pentacles that you're trying to juggle and balance. You may be trying to, you know, deal with these two things, like, you know, get over the grieving, but then also deal with this younger energy person or this immature person, this emotionally immature person. Okay, so let's clarify this Three of Cups. What is this reunion or reconciliation here? Tell me about the Three of Cups for Gemini, please. And this is all water energy you hear. Cups, cups, cups. So could be maybe dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but you could be. Okay, let's see. Three of Cups energy. All right, all right. So we have the Lovers, major for Gemini again. So there you are. Okay. So it definitely has to do with a couple. It's not children. Right? Now you have the Strength, which is major for Leo, And you also have the Four of Swords, yes. Somebody has to heal. Big time. Somebody's still in the process of grieving. Somebody's healing. Remember with this Five of Cups, the sadness. When the Four of Swords comes up in reverse, the energy is compounded, right? It's like somebody really needs to take the time out they need to rest, to heal, to psychologically and logically process what happened, try to problem solve. It really has to do with a restorative healing energy, right? Taking the time out that you need to take care of you and stop worrying about everybody else right now. Because if you don't, you're not going to be good to anybody. That's the energy I'm strongly getting here. And the fact that you have the Strength card in reverse is showing me, I was saying the fact that you have the Strength card in reverse is kind of showing me that right now you may be feeling like you're tapped out, you're like defeated, you feel depleted, you feel like you can't really kind of put your best foot forward because you're just wiped out, which makes perfect sense next to this Four of Swords here. So I am strongly getting, guys, in the near future that you're trying to bring this harmony back into play here in this family. There's definitely a situation with a couple. Let me pause this until my dogs stop. So as I was saying, there's definitely a situation here where I said that there might be an issue in terms of this committed relationship, which was then clarified by the Lover's card, your card coming out. There's definitely an issue with somebody needing to heal. There's sorrow and sadness here that you're trying to move away from and heal from. There might have been an apology. I am strongly getting that this is a family thing. This is some kind of situation, with this Justice card in reverse, this Nine of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse, the Five of Cups in reverse. All of these cards are indicative of like hardship, injustice. The energy is just upside down. There possibly may have been the passing of someone, or it just could be a separation, a divorce. Possibly somebody leaving with this Five of Cups. I'm strongly feeling that. And Gemini, you have, two cards here that are aligned with your sign, the Magician and the Lovers. So I am feeling that this is a family situation. Okay. So let's get some energy from Spirit. Oh, right away, one came out. Wow, Six of Swords. Somebody is trying to move away from this sadness, move away from this period of despair, move away from things that are no longer serving you, right? The Six of Swords has to do with leaving the past in the past and kind of, leaving it and just moving on, walking away from it. Okay, you're trying to move past this. Can I have some advice for Gemini, please? Advice for Gemini. Advice for Gemini, please. Thank you. We have the Page of Pentacles. There may be an idea that you have in your head, or a thought that you haven't really acted on yet, but it's something to do with a new opportunity, possibly traveling, possibly relocating. It may have to do with just, a fresh, clean start. But you haven't acted on it yet. You're just like kind of in that thought process, those beginning stages. Because right now you're still working on leaving the past behind you. So there may be like thoughts or, an opportunity that you're thinking about. Maybe a new job or a new path you're planning on taking for yourself. I'll just drop some cards. I am getting the Judgment here in the upright, and I'm getting the Eight of Swords. So what I'm glad to see is that the Eight of Swords is in reverse, because this is showing me, Gemini, is that you're letting go of a mindset that you possibly had in the past that was very self-defeating, self-limiting, even maybe like a little bit of self-sabotage here. And you're coming to realize that you're not stuck and bound to the situation. You're not tied to this. Your hands are not tied, and that you have free will. Okay. And the fact that it's here with this judgment card is indicating to me that you're at this place where you're ready to receive this like redemption energy, right? It's like forgiving yourself, forgiving others for past mistakes. It's about releasing the past, right? Which is also with the Six of Swords here. It's about letting it go. Letting go of, you know, what was controlling you, what you were trying to control. It's about allowing that sense of like fate and destiny and the divine and karma to kind of take over and realize that you can't control everything in your life. And sometimes you just have to kind of, I like to say, you know, let go and let God, right? Sometimes you just have to let a situation unfold as it's supposed to. And this card really speaks to you making a very big decision here, okay? A logical decision that makes sense for yourself. And it has to do with possibly affecting your future. You know, depending on what you decide here, it's going to impact your future in a profound way. And the fact that you have a card here that shows you moving forward, leaving the past behind. This card is also about moving forward, possibly on a new adventure, a new opportunity, and realizing that you're not limited and you've let go of that self-limiting behavior or that mindset, self-defeating kind of mindset that maybe you were in for a long time. You know, you're at this place in your life, this kind of crossroads where you have to kind of make a decision here. Okay? So this is what I have for you, Gemini. I hope that this reading has helped you in some way. If so, please like, comment, share, subscribe, please, to my channel. Every subscription helps my family so much, and I appreciate you. I hope to see you at your next reading, guys. Please always remember to keep gratitude in your heart no matter what. Thank you so much, and God bless.